Bueno. Ya estoy listo para la última parte.
Snake, in China they say,
A ver el mensaje de
when walking through a
Mei Ling.
melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
Okay. Vamos a ver qué nos depara el destino.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Locknor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion? That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the
Adrenaline
blood.
level in the blood.
Or maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
Golukovich.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours!
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream. The boss. You're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the armistice president are both dead.
Ay, está viendo.
Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Live. She's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Bien,
Great
Autocon.
job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about. It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can
Okay.
only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah, the card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in 1. Clever.
Can you see
Clever.
the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Damn! The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Night. Why no one's here? I don't know, bro. Hurry! Hurry, Snake! Nope. Don't worry. There's anything here? No. So that's the rat. Can I kill with the grenade? Oh yeah. I didn't know that I can do that. Oh, what the hell? I'll take the pal back from the rat. I got it. I had to put on the freaking laptop. What the hell? Am I fast enough? Alright. Paul. Whee! Shape memory alloy.
PAL code number 1 confirmed.
Paul number 1.
PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2.
Freeze the key. So I had plenty of chaff. What? Nope. I'm sorry, that guy will be killed a lot of times. He will reborn and get killed again. Now I have to freeze the key. There's guards here? I don't remember. No. I don't remember, but we're good. I don't know how much time I had to be here to freeze the key. Okay.
Next, you've got to cool the card key.
Where should I do that?
This is Alaska. Go outside. It's cold everywhere. But you're close to the warehouse where you fought Raven, right? That place is right in the middle of the permafrost layer, and there's no heater either. That key is actually an IC card. Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy. It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered.
Shape memory alloy. Steel. Can I shoot the ravens? Oh yeah. No, we're not dead. Save the animals. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Why the camera pan into the groin of Metal Gear? I don't know. I don't know. Little jab to the ladder. I think I get it if I... Oh fuck. Sorry. I didn't want to kill you, but... Okay, second key. Second PAL key.
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Warm the key. Okay. It's chaff. Go the Sarcom. I don't know. No sé si teniéndola conmigo a la PAL. Mierda. Oh no. Freak. Lo eché a perder. Eso por usar el analógico. Hoy terminamos Metal Gear. Shared Memory Alloy. Moonwalking. No sé cómo se llama ese pasito. Acá creo que están los guardias. Señor. Oh my god, I killed freaking Crow with a bare hand. Oh my. One punch. What the fuck? Alright.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you
What
should talk
about
to
her?
the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but
What are you trying to say?
it's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently, Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff.
The rough
But
stuff.
we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Sodium pentothal.
Naomi. I can't believe it.
That means the Fox
I had to
Dye
fucking
vaccine
Google it.
must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
¿Qué quiere Master Miller que haga? ¿Qué quiere? ¿Quiere que me saque el virus El cuerpo. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? What the hell? One more. Just one more. Or two more. Okay, 2 jabs. Jabs to the air. Okay. To make sure, let's stay here. Okay. Normal. It's warm. Come on. Do it, Snake. You can do it, Snake. Huh. Huh. Okay. Oh, let's go. The final paw key in here. Final paw key. Hurry up. Chui. 2 more chaffs. I won't need the chaffs. One jab. Come here. Come here too. Come on. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi. Is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from, my age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s, a dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier.
El hermano. It's
He
Gray
picked me
Fox.
up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes.
Big
He
Boss.
brought
Big
us
Boss
to
la
this land
rescató.
of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother.
El hermano le mató.
Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No.
Fox, no.
Naomi, tell me
No,
something.
Fox.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and
Es
using
un
the
virus
macrophages. They
inteligente.
begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead.
Naomi,
I can't
por
go
favor.
yet. I still have a job to do.
No puedes ser tan hija de puta.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Dye.
Huh? You weren't.
No. You were injected with Fox Dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Snake!
Listo.
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Mierda. What tangle web we have? I don't know. No hay problema, Gabe, ya se fue. Me parece que ya se fue. Se cansó que no había gente acá y se fue. Pero me da balas para la Socom, viejo. Yo necesito chaff. Bien, chaff. Epa. Igual es la última que necesito casi que... Stingal Missiles. A ver. Creo que tengo chaff a la derecha. Si no, debe haber chaff arriba. Chaff, bien. Más. No puedo esperar demasiado porque en teoría esa tarjeta chota. Warm the key. Shape memory alloy.
Confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
No, why?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
What do you
Without
mean?
the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the
John.
hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
Pobre
I'll
tonto.
tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Muy cerquita.
That's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days.
Hace
I
3
didn't
días
know
que está
because my
muerto.
codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me,
Dear
dear brother.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Liquid. Okay. Otakun.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Campbell.
Snake, Emmerich will be able to open the door. Just trust him and hang on.
All you can do is wait for Dr. Emmerich to open the door. Stay alive, Snake.
Meryl. No te puedo llamar
Snake, are
Meryl.
you okay?
Pa, 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 para.
Don't give up.
Pa, 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 para. Narración.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Bien. Rapidísimo. Y pasó corriendo Liquid por atrás mío. Míralo, Liquid. Esperando ahí. Como un gran hijo de perra. Puedo tirar un misil, ¿no?
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right.
Yo era el favorito.
I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
Jesus.
I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
No, se subió el Metal Gear. Vamos, Snake. Vamos a cagarlo a piñas al tipo.
How do I stop it?
Poquitito grande, Snake, ¿eh? A ver si me acuerdo cómo era. Bueno, vamos a hacer la llamada primero.
God help us. Metal Gear is moving. Snake, it's all riding on you now. You've got to stop that thing.
But how?
You'll have to ask Dr. Emmerich, the guy who made it.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Hasta ya que me puedes decir de las Stinger missiles.
Radome stands for Radar Dome. It is a cover protecting a super-sensitive electronic scanning array. Almost all modern combat aircraft have them. It is not just a radar system in there. That radome probably contains infrared sensors, motion detectors, and other equipment too. It is like a combination of eyes, ears, and nose all rolled into one. If you could destroy that, you might have a chance.
Perfecto. Vamos a llamar a Mei-Ling.
Snake, there's nothing I can do to help you. All
I
I
know.
can do is cheer you on.
Voy a grabar. Solamente por las dudas.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. Ay. Au, no veo nada. Au, otra vez no veo nada. Arriba, Snake. Ok. Igual estoy cubierto por la pared. No. No, me queda uno. Bien. Bien, primera fase bastante bien.
Did that do it?
Did that do it? Oh una de las mejores escenas del mundo mundial.
Hurry! Get away!
Grey Fox.
Great Fox. A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
Qué maestro, Fox. A la mierda el brazo.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that
Exoskeleton of yours.
Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch
him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
Destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox.
Fox.
But now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally die.
Ay, el emulador no es muy bueno en esta parte, che.
I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive.
Realmente está flotando en el aire.
An undying shadow
In a wall of lights.
But
But soon
it
will finally end. No. Fox.
Snake,
Ah, está bien.
we're not tools of the
No.
government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake.
Ese todo de esta parte.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Ah, creo que tengo que ir con esto. puta madre. Wow, estoy re lejos. Estoy re lejos. Dale, que te glitcheaste, hermano. ¿Qué onda? Wow. Me la repuso ahí. Ole. ¡Ey! Es que creo que me voy a ir a lo seguro. ¡Ey! Ma, con la puntita me pegó. Chao.
Snake, I'll crush you into dust.
El rayo peronizador. Bueno, el tipo debería estar muerto, ¿verdad? No, salió como si nada. Como si nada el tipo.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
¿Qué decís si no tenía nada puesto? Desnudo el tipo.
As we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
El tipo es literalmente Wolverine.
When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
No lo mata nada el tipo.
Isn't it reason enough?
No lo mata nada.
Warriors such as us.
I don't want that.
Lo bajé de en helicóptero y el tipo salió ileso.
So why are you here then? Why do you continue to
Le
follow
tiré
your
25 misiles a la cabina, sigue ileso.
Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
created?
Y supuestamente el tipo es un clon de un soldado. Y para hacerlo a él, tomaron todos los genes recesivos del tipo.
Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
Big Boss.
Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA.
Pero
But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
what?
The genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare.
Imagínate.
Thanks to Father's DNA,
Usaron el DNA del tipo, el ADN del tipo para crear, fertilizar a una mujer e hicieron 8. Intencionalmente mataron a 6, o mejor dicho, lo absorbieron, quedando 2. Y a uno los alteraron, a los dos los alteraron genéticamente, uno para que tengan todos los genes recesivos y el otro para que tengan todos los genes dominantes. Bueno, ahora se la refuma con el tema de los genes.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments. 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are
esas vacunas anti-gas sarín que se ponían directamente en el corazón, creo que era. Para que no mueran, tipo, en la guerra del Golfo.
We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, Family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
No. Me va a matar.
Look behind you.
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you
Tu
hear me?
preciado Coronel
I'm
Campbell.
listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken
Secretario de
over active
Defensa
control
fue
of this
tomado.
operation. He's on his way there by AWACS
What for?
to
¿Para
bomb
qué?
the place.
What?
Para bombardear el lugar. ¿Qué?
B-2
No
bombers
solo
just
eso.
lifted off from
Bombarderos
Goleta Air
B-2
Force
están...
Base. They're carrying B-6113
Bueno, están llevando bombas
surface-piercing tactical
B-6113
nuclear
para
bombs.
What?
perforar la
Metal Gear is
superficie.
destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time.
Dale, coronel, ponete las bolas y dame una chance de sobrevivir.
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Déjamelo a
Don't
mí.
worry. It's the least I can do for you.
Déjamelo a
After
mí.
all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Y por el crimen de alta traición. Dale, hermano. Me inyectaron con un virus, me mandaron a un lugar donde hay armas nucleares y ahora estoy peleando contra un loco que no muere con nada.
President ordered this?
Encima me querés bombardear el lugar, hijo de mí.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story.
Convincing
We'll simply
story.
say that
Una
the
historia
terrorists
convincente.
exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
Hijo de perra. Hijo de perra.
There's no way out for us.
Te odio, Jim Houseman.
Let's
Me
finish
desató.
this before the airstrike.
Ahora no, Lula. Después.
From me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Bien, tengo una bomba al lado, perfecto.
If you win, you might still be able to save her.
¿Lograremos hacerlo?
A brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, at this height,
it will kill even you. No es que me quiera matar así nomás. Me quiere cagar a piñas y matarme así. Eso quiere hacer. Vamos, Snake. Vamos arriba. Eso quiere hacer el hijo de puta. Me va a ganar. Me va a ganar. Por estar boludeando. Ay. Oh, la puta madre. Por estar boludeando.
Have at you, Snake.
¿Por qué el OBS me dijo que estaba desconectado? ¿Qué me tiró, boludo? Nada que ver. What? En ningún momento se desconectó. No.
What's wrong, Snake! Nice shot!
Pero será posible. No, me caí solo. Hey. ¿Qué onda los iframes? Toma, puto. No. What the fuck? Creo que nunca había perdido tanto. Están pasando cosas raras en mi computadora, por eso. Vale. Bueno, le vamos a ganar a la vieja usanza. No.
Nice shot!
Máxima concentración. ¡No! Jamás había visto eso. Jamás. Jamás de los jamás. Ok. Se glitchó mal ahí. Liquid, dale, Liquid. Parate, hijo de remil. Ole. No, bueno. Tira al frente. Dos piñas que le tengo que meter. Listo. Bueno, Liquid me decía como que si yo me caía de esa altura, me iba a matar. Espero que haya muerto.
Meryl?
Snake, is that you? Snake, oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that.
Salvamos a la chica.
I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Oh. Merrin, te quería decir que nos están por caer bombas de punta.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you.
Bien, gracias,
leads
Otacon.
from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But...
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know.
Wow.
Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Muy bien.
Good. Don't
Oh,
die
good.
on me.
Same to you.
Cambio en la evolución de Otacon en todo el juego es tremenda.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Como que juntó toda la mierda que tenía y la tiró a la mierda.
Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Vámonos,
What about
Meryl.
him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Salta, Snake. No, no salté. Ah.
Meryl.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Cabe, vos ves el cuerpo del tipo en el piso. Oh no. Oh no.
After all.
That way.
Wow.
Bad.
Se tomó su tiempo el coso, ¿no?
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up.
Dale. Dale, que se cae todo.
Hurry. Looking good, Snake. Hurry.
Hurry. Creo que hay narración por acá. Sí.
I'll drive.
¿Puedo manejar? Bueno.
Damn, a surveillance camera. Damn, no keys.
Oh.
All right, keys. I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Wow.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Snake, hold on.
Vamos con primera persona. En todo el juego no se usa la primera persona para disparar, acá sí. Clear the path.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come. We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path. You did it, Snake.
Vamos, Mary. Vamos.
Not yet, Snake!
Not over yet.
Not over yet!
Liquid!
No puedo apuntar más abajo. No, la puta madre me pegó. Wow. Me hizo consumir una ración el hijo de puta. No es que no le pego, es que no puedo apuntar para abajo. Él se agacha y ya no le puedo pegar. Ahí tenía un contador abajo, así. En el retro achievement, si no le pegas. Si le pegas 10 veces seguidas sin que te pegue a vos, sacas un achievement.
Meryl, are you okay?
Bueno.
Just a little sugar.
Muerto Liquid.
Meryl, can you move?
Terminamos el juego.
I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
No.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake!
No murió.
Snake!
Bueno. Ahora sí está muerto. No. Listo, ahora sí. El bastardo era duro.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
¿El bombardeo qué onda?
Snake, can you hear me?
Coronel.
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life.
And then
and
live.
Then live.
Nah.
Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works.
Ahí está la moto de nieve que vio Mei Ling
Loving each other.
en las fotos satelitales. Estaba dentro de una cueva, decime cómo hizo. Una genia Mei Ling.
The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Bandana.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
Aww.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life.
Caribou.
It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Dale,
Come
Snake.
on. Let's enjoy life.
Tiró 200 millones de perros ahí. Algo tenés que sacar. Vamos, enjoy life. Escape Shadow Monsters with Meryl. In the 1980s, there were more than 16,000 nuclear warheads. Star 2 was signed and the United States and Russia agreed to reduce the number of deployment strategy nuclear warheads to 30,000. However, in 1988, there still exists 26,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Muy rápido. No puedo leer a esa velocidad. No me cuesta en español, imagínate. James Flinders, como la voz de Liquid. Ahí comenzó el video. Police Dance Animation. Conceptual design and supervisor Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima? Conceptual map design? Adjusted by Hideo Kojima? Packaged unit Hideo Kojima, title log conceptual design. User Research Units. ¿Cómo que no está Kojima ahí? ¿Cómo? The best is yet to come. Written and produced by Rika. Words recorded, engineer, lead vocal. Chorus. No lo veo Kojima ahí. Musicians. ¿Cómo que no toca ningún instrumento Kojima? Dale, tiene que estar ahí. Engineer by Philip. ¿Quién es Philip? Debe ser Kojima. US Version Unit. Comics Yoshi Shinkawa. Sound, voice editors, telep artists, character modeling, program, translation, video recording, directed by Hideo Kojima, por supuesto. Executive producers, Kazumi Kitawe y Akihiko Nagata. Producers, Hideo Kojima, Motoyuki Yoshioka. Directed by Hideo Kojima. Developed by Hideo Kojima. Ah, no. Konami Computer Entertainment Japan. Production copyrights Konami.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life.
Choose
and
life.
then live.
And then live. After credit scene.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive.
Ocelot.
The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am.
Ocelot.
Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of.
Bien. Donald Anderson sabía quién era.
The inferior one was the winner after all.
The inferior one. Se refiere a mí.
Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one.
Sí. Liquid pensaba que era el recesivo.
Completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir.
No,
one
señor.
knows that you were the third one.
Nadie sabe que usted es el tercero, Solidus. John.
Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
El presidente. Pues el presidente de los Estados Unidos es el tercero de los clones de Big Boss Solidus. Leopard. Ricky Solid. Complete the game normal, higher difficulty. Saqué Leopard. 13 salvadas, 7 horas, 47 minutos, 45 segundos. Raciones usadas, 30. Podría haber usado menos. Enemigos muertos, 47. Podría haber matado menos incluso. Being found, 9. Hay un par de veces que me vieron muy pelotudamente. Y 2 veces que me mató Rex. Y una vez... Gray Fox. Y me dieron la cámara y la bandana. Say complete mission data. Yes. Pero un nuevo. Y hay un extra aquí. Hay un extra. Special. No es acá. ¿Dónde es para ver las fotos?
It's been a long time, Snake.
Esto ya lo habíamos visto.
Colonel, I don't work for the government anymore. Let me go back to Twin Lake.
Me parece que quedó en la otra memory card. A ver, si me esperan un segundo, lo vemos. Creo que se puede ver. Creo que puedes ver las fotos una vez que terminas el juego. Special Album. Aquí está. Bien, la primera foto. Ahí está. Ahí está Kojima. Ese es Hideo Kojima. Puedo exorcizarla. O puedo ponerle un nombre o cambiarle color. There seems to be a strong spirit of existence of the developer in this photograph. Do you wish to get rid of this? Yes. Wow, alright now. Déjame ver la segunda, porque la segunda no sé si está. Me parece que es la que no va. Sí, es la que no va. ¿Y la foto de Sniper Wolf tiene algo o no? No, no tiene nada. Bueno. Me voy a ir con la imagen de Kojima. Me voy a ir con la imagen de Kojima. Así que este es el final de Metal Gear 1. Para mí es uno de los mejores juegos de la historia. Así. Top 3, probablemente. ¿Quiénes son los otros dos? No sé. Vamos a tener que ver. Pero Metal Gear sí. Metal Gear para mí es uno de los juegos más redonditos, bien hechos, con una cantidad de detalle gigantesca para la época. Para la época, para mí, fue un antes y un después de Metal Gear. Mi perra acaba de matar una araña. No comas eso. Quieta. Bueno. Lo voy a dejar acá. Yo, la verdad, para mí es un 10 el juego. Así que, 5 sanguchitos, como había dicho yo en los otros. Un 5 sanguchitos en 5 de 5. Así que bueno, muchas gracias para el que está viendo. El que no está viendo, bueno, se lo perderá. Pero esto queda como si fuese una bitácora para mí. Para mí es una bitácora todo esto. Quedará para los años que vienen. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.